Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Bree, and fun fact about me is that Ice-T's son, is actually my cousin. We're second cousins. His mom is Darlene, and Darlene is cousins with my mom because Darlene's mom is actually my grandma's sister. But today's video is going to be installment number 7 in my makeup stash or trash series. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. So as you guys know, I'm going to put timestamps in the description box. Once I've gone through my entire collection, I will do a typical decluttering series. That way I can swatch and compare each of my products, but that way I can just kind of narrow it down to my simplistic collection. And then from there, every single Monday, I will do shop and swatch my stash or something similar where I will be showing you the makeup that I will be using each week. This week, I'm actually getting rid of half of the products that I talked about last week. So let's hop in. So we're gonna start off with the products that I've used up because I've used up a good amount. So the first product I'm gonna talk about, I didn't actually use up, but it went bad. It smells so bad. And it is the Revlon Precision Dark Lash Adhesive. This is okay. The only problem, because it is dark, you have to get it on perfectly. Otherwise, you're gonna have some black smudges on your eyes. I really do love the wand, but I would prefer to get the clear version versus this one. So this is going right into the trash. Another thing that I used up were these lashes. I don't know the name of these, but I am okay with just trashing them. The band is basically done. I used them, I think, like 2 times, but I've used them before, so it's nice to just go ahead and toss them. Another product I used up was my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I finally got through this tube, and now I'm on to my second out of 3 tubes. This one, I'm so excited I got through this. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and this is in the shade Brunette. I love this. As you can see, there's like an itty teeny baby stub, but I can barely get through my brows with this. And then I have my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. Now I have a little bit left, but right now I'm filming this actually on Friday because I'm spending time with a friend who is from New York on Sunday, and that's typically the day that I do film. But I will say I will most likely use this up this weekend. I have barely any left, which is awesome. So now that this is done, I will trash it. And then the final item that I used up was my Kat Von D Tattoo Liquid Liner. This lasted a really long time, and I will definitely repurchase once I go through my deluxe size of this, but I really do love this formula. I love the wear of it. It stays all day long. I used it today, and that's when I realized, yep, we finished it up. So now we've gone through that, we're gonna talk about the products that I hated. The 3 items I'm gonna pull up right now are these 3 right here by LOC by Tati. Now, 2 of them are the Vibrant Matte Lipsticks, and then 1 is the One and Done Shadow Stick. Now for the Shadow Stick, the reason why I am getting rid of this one, which is Day Trip, is not because of the longevity. The longevity is wonderful. The issue that I had with this one was that I will never use gold. I will never use gold on my eyes. I used it once this week. It was okay, but honestly, I don't like gold on my eyes. I have a full size of this. I will just go ahead and sell it. That way you can go to a home that I know will truly love this product. And then the LOC by Tati Matte Lipsticks, I did not like these because of the formula. They did not glide on well on my lips. They kind of clung onto dry patches, and they just didn't wear well. They kind of bled, and they just weren't my favorite. The shades that I didn't like were First Kiss and Glam Life, so I will be selling these as well. Probably do an LOC by Tati collection and sell them for a cheaper price than what you would find online, but it's really nice to just get those out of my collection and just focus on the products that I truly love. Now another product I'm getting rid of that is a shadow stick is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Shadow. Now this is a great formulation, but I had 2 grays in my collection, and if I had to pick between the 2, I'd rather go with this one by Tati. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not my favorite, and the fact that Bobbi Brown is not cruelty-free, it's just nice to get it out of my collection. Now a product that I used this week that I thought that I loved before, but I'm actually going to get rid of, and I'm going to give to my friend Rosa, is this lip liner right here. This is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Ellery. It just bled. It's what I'm wearing today, but I really had a fuss with it because it's so creamy that it kept bleeding underneath my lower lip, and it just wasn't my favorite. So I'm gonna give it to her. I know she loves the formulation of the ColourPop lip pencils. I'm gonna see her in March, so I'm gonna hold on to this, and then I will toss that to her. Toss it to her? I will give it to her. And then for eyeliners, I had these 2 liners. This was the Pop Beauty Kajal pen, and it's in Sooty Black, and then I had the Pacifica Waterline pencil. In all honesty, I will never wear a nude under my lower lash line. I tried it once, I wasn't a fan, didn't really do anything for me, so I'm just gonna get rid of this and probably sell it in a bundle. Now this, I wasn't a fan of because it wasn't as creamy as my Marc Jacobs, and it started to transfer under my lower lash line. So I'm just going to sharpen it and get rid of it. We're gonna be talking about my MAC products I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of my MAC Prism Blush. It's a beautiful, beautiful color, and that's why I wanted to keep it in my collection. However, it doesn't last all day long. It lasts maybe a couple of hours, but the longevity is not as great as some of the other products that I have. I've had this forever, so I'm not gonna sell it. I don't even think I'm gonna give it to a friend. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna trash it. This is the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. I've come to the realization that it really does show texture. As you can see, the product that I will show you that I love just gives you this beautiful sheen. This looks like you piled on chunky glitter on your face, and I'm just not a fan. So what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to be selling all of my MAC products minus the Prism Blush in one large collection for I think like $40, because the products in general are well over $200, but I figured that I would do a $40 bundle where you get a bronzer, a powder, a mineralized skin finish, and it's gonna be a great bang for your buck, especially if you wanna try out these products for a cheaper price. And then the final two items that I wasn't a big fan of, this one is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. Oh gosh, this was terrible. It creased under my eyes. I ended up stopping using it halfway through and went to my Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer because that was so bad. It just bunched up under my eyes. It was terrible. And the other one that was terrible was the NARS Audacious Mascara. Y'all, if I got a little misty-eyed or if my eyes started to water at all, this this bled under my lower lash line. So I'm just glad to trash this. It's not worth it. I'm trashing it. Now we're gonna be talking about the products that I'm a little on the fence about, but I'm still keeping in my collection. So the first one is the Makeup Forever High Definition Blush Cream in the shade 315. Now the reason why I'm keeping this is I'm actually going to be using this for when I'm a mermaid. I'm gonna put this in my mermaid makeup. I use this there and it's great for photos. I feel like the color itself on an everyday basis is not something that I would typically wear. However, this combined with the purples that I use and the glitter that I use, I feel like this is the perfect blush for it. So I'm just gonna put that in my makeup bag at work, keep it there, and that's how I will use it up. Another product that I'm on the fence, only because of the color, is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation, and this is in the shade Light Neutral. Now the reason why I'm on the fence is because the color is a little too yellow and a little too dark for my skin. I think I purchased this when I was a little tan, so I'm gonna hold on to this and use this in the summertime because it makes my skin look beautiful. It's what I'm wearing on my skin right now, but I really had to bronze up my neck and bronze other parts of my face. I'm gonna hold on to this, try it out in the summer. If I like it in the summer, then I will go ahead and use it up in the summer because it's a great, great formulation. If not, then I will probably give it to my mom or something like that. I have a blush that I'm a little on the fence about. This is the Shea Moisture Mineral Blush in Plum. Now this is a very sheer formulation. It's actually what I'm wearing on my skin right now, but you will definitely see if I keep this or not in my makeup declutter video. Oh, and then this one I'm so on the fence with. I was actually going to get rid of it this week, but then I did this makeup look today and I actually quite enjoy it. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. Now the reason why I was on the fence about this is honestly, these are so shimmery. The longevity of these shadows are fantastic. They wear all day long. If you are looking for a very shimmery palette, you don't mind if you have shimmer in the crease, this is a great, great, great palette. All right, now that we've talked about all the products that I am getting rid of, let's talk about all the products that I am keeping. To start things off, we're gonna be talking about the Pixi Shades of Brow palette. I just wanna use this up, and then I think I'm gonna switch to the Anastasia brow powder just because you only get 2 in there, and I really like that. I do use up 3 of these. I wish that I could just cut them out and use those 3, but I'm still gonna keep using it up, and it'll end up moving into this week's collection. A product that I was actually very satisfied and thoroughly pleased, and now I wanna get more lip glosses like it, is this one right here. This is by Anastasia, and this is the Potion Lip Gloss. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It's a beautiful, beautiful product. It is super pigmented. It does not transfer. It feels very comfortable on the lips. It's not gloppy or sticky. It's just very creamy and beautiful. The longevity is wonderful as well, so I definitely want to keep this in my collection. And then for the LOC by Tati collection, I'm keeping 3 of the items. So the ones that I'm keeping 2 of the One and Done shadow sticks and 1 of the Vibrant Matte lipsticks. This one is in the shade Wildest Dreams. This lasts all day long. It's creamy. It gives you an even application. The color is beautiful. It doesn't bring out the yellow in your teeth. It's just a stunning shimmering color. So if I had to recommend any of the colors, I would definitely recommend going and getting this one. It's beautiful. These I'm keeping. They are beautiful as well. These are the One and Done shadow sticks. I have Smokescreen and I have Impress Me. And then the other product that I am keeping is this one right here. This is the Laura Mercier Rose Gold Caviar Stick. It's a beautiful, beautiful champagne color. It lasts all day long. I just want to use it up, and I think it'll be a great alternative when I want a little extra shimmer on the lid. The palette I am keeping, and it is by Wet n Wild, and I actually fell in love with it again, and I think it's a great palette for when I want to travel and not really worry about applying makeup. I might actually bring this with me on my honeymoon, just so that it's very simple and easy and it lasts all day long, and I don't have to worry about a makeup look, is this eyeshadow palette right here by Wet n Wild. This is the Walking on Eggshells palette. This palette is beautiful. As you're gonna see in my video tomorrow, I am doing a Q&A with my best friend AJ, and I wore this all day long. It lasts beautifully on the eyes. It looks stunning on the eyes. I feel like the crease color isn't too shimmery. It just gives you that beautiful, healthy glow. You radiate, it's stunning, so I'm definitely keeping that. The lip liner I'm keeping is the Urban Decay Rocksteady Gwen Stefani lip liner. This lasts all day long. I want to get more Urban Decay lip liners, which is awesome because now I know an alternative to the Makeup Forever lip liners. I can rest assured knowing that I have a solution to getting rid of my Makeup Forever lip liners. Another product that I love is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is the liquid version in Pearl. This is beautiful. It gives you that gorgeous glow from within. I love it so, so much. A product I am keeping but I am okay with letting go of is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. As you can see, I've hit major, major pan. I just want to use this up and then I will toss it. Benefit is not cruelty free, so I just want to use it and then I will trash it. This right here is what I'm wearing on my face, and it is stunning. I am so sad that Inglot is not cruelty free. However, I will be keeping this in my collection because it gives me this beautiful, beautiful sheen. This is the Inglot Sparkling Dust for face, eyes, and body. It doesn't say which shade it is, but this is very comparable to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. The colors are spot on. However, this just glides on the skin so effortlessly. It gives you this beautiful sheen. I feel like a pixie when I wear it. I got so many compliments this week with this. They felt like my skin looked just like it was radiating from within. Whatever product ends up giving me that kind of compliment, I will keep it in my collection for sure. This one I am keeping, but I'm almost done with, and then I will toss it. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I just want to use it up, and like I said, it will go into the trash. And then I have these three items which I have used before and I love them. We've got the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer and Hydrating. Love, 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 love this. So excited to use this again. I have the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder in Light. Love this as well. This has been a great setting powder for my skin. And then I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof 12-Hour Concealer in the shade Light Medium Beige. Love this as well. Holy grail staple in my collection. So yeah, we've gone through the products that I've used this past week. Now let's hop into the products that I will be using up this week. Okay, so now we're gonna hop into this week's products. For primer, I'm gonna be using my Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. This is the Hydrating Primer. I will be using up this Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. I can tell I'm down to the very bottom of this. However, I do have a backup of it. And then for my skin or any blemishes that I have, I'm gonna use my Tarte Concealer. This is my Holy Grail Concealer. This is the only concealer I will use from here on out for those type of issues that I have for my skin. If I need a little bit more coverage or if I need to cover up a blemish, it's a great, great concealer. So it's really nice to just have two products for concealing. For my base, I'm actually not going to be using a foundation this week. I'm going to be using a powder, and this is the Smashbox Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder, and I'm in the shade Fair. To set my face, I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I love this. I just want to get through it. That way I can either purchase a full size or just stick with my Rose Water Setting Spray, because you all know that I really love that product. For bronzer, I'm going to use my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I'm so excited to have this again in my collection, or to use this up again. I just missed it. I missed it this week, and I love, love, love this product, so I'm really excited to contour with that. that. For highlight, this week is gonna be Jouer heavy because I have so many products that are Jouer, and so I want to test them out and see if I love them. So the two highlights I'm gonna be using are Rose Quartz and Citrine. These are both by Jouer. Now that I found products that I really love, I wanna see if I love these. If I do not love them, then I will try to sell, oh no, see this one cracked. It cracked a little bit. If I do not love these, then I will probably try to sell to someone who lives around here, because if I ship these, I know they are going to smash. They are a pretty penny, so I don't want to trash them, but if I don't love them, then I do want to sell them, but to someone who lives around here. But if I do love them, then I will definitely keep them in my collection and use them until they break. For the bronzer, or the shimmery bronzer to give me a luminous glow, I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Ombre Radiance Bronzer. This is stunning. I love this so much. Y'all know how much I love this. I'm really excited to have that JLo glow again this week. So yeah, I just wanted to use that. I have two blushes I'm using. The first one is the Ben Nye Powder Blush, and this is the Victorian Rose. I haven't used this in about 2 years. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. I just haven't used it, and I actually want to see if this is comparable to the Shea Moisture one. This one, however, is extremely, extremely pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. So I want to see if I like this. I want to see how it looks on the skin. If I love it, I will keep it. If not, then I will sell it or trash it. But, you know, I will trash it. Then the other blush I am using is the NARS Gulu blush. I remember loving this shade. I just haven't used it in forever, so I want to play with it. I think it's a really unique shade, and I want to see how it looks on my skin. For my brows, I have a new product. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade Soft Brown. I used it today in my brows, and I think it is beautiful. So I'm really excited to play with this, see how I love it. If not, then I will definitely take it back and use something else from Ulta, but yeah, I'm loving this so far. I'm going back with this old friend. This is the Maybelline Master Prime Long Lasting Eyeshadow Base. I should have it memorized by now. We obviously know this is a never-ending story. I just want to use it up, and I want to use this in conjunction with new products that I have from Jouer. Now, I did not purchase these. A dear subscriber and a girl who actually goes to church with me, her name is Sheridan, and she's just the sweetest thing, but she went to one of those beauty cons and received a huge bundle of free items, and so she thought, since she knows how much I love makeup, that she would give me her extra bag, which is incredible. So I have these 4 shades. I have Peach, Truffle, Espresso, and Mahogany. Now these are very, very cool tone eyeshadows, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about them. I'm really excited to play with all 4 of these shades. As you can see right there, they are beautiful. I think they're gonna make a very pretty eyeshadow combination. I wanna see how well they blend. I want to see the pigmentation. I want to see the longevity, and so on and so forth, if they irritate my eyes. If I love them, then I will keep them. If not, then I will probably give them away to a friend. And then if I do not like those, if I want to spice things up this week, I'm going to be using the Inglot palette, and this is the Freedom System palette. I created this palette, so I couldn't tell you the actual names, but they are beautiful. I think they're perfect for the springtime. I'm going to be using 2 liquid liners. The first one is the Jessie's Girl liquid liner. I just want to go ahead and use this up. I love this though. And then I want to add a pop of color, and this is the NYX Vivid Brights liner in Vivid Violet. I haven't used this since Mermaid. I used to use it all the time on my bottom lash line for Mermaid, but I just wanted to cut some things out, so I decided to not do that anymore. But I want to see how I like this on my top lash line, if it works well. If not, then I will just go ahead and trash it. For kohl liners, I'm using 3. So the black I'm using by Marc Jacobs. Y'all know how much I feel about that. And then I'm going to use this purple. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Ransom. It is a beautiful, beautiful iridescent purple. I want to see if I like the longevity. Y'all know that I did not like the brown. I think it was called Bourbon. I didn't care for that, so if I don't like it, then I will trash it because I've had it forever. However, if I do love it, then I will keep it. And then the other purple I just want to use up is the Sephora 12-Hour Waterproof Liner. I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, I have 2 favorites now. The Mally More is More mascara and the Too Faced Better Than Sex. The original formula, not their waterproof version. The waterproof version flakes on me, so I will actually be tossing the tube that I have of the waterproof mascara, but this one, oh, this is a holy grail staple. Once I'm out of this, then I will definitely repurchase this one. I'm using my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. This is the second tube that I had. The first one I used up last week. So this week I want to try to use up this one. I think this will probably last me about a month, and then I can use my final tube of this. and then try to figure out something for my bottom lashes. If y'all have a mascara that works for your bottom lashes, that doesn't transfer, that elongates your lashes and makes them look fuller and thicker and just beautiful and is cruelty-free, let me know in the comments. That way I can go ahead and purchase that when I'm done with my Clinique bottom lash mascara. So the lip liners I just want to use up are the Makeup Forever lip liners. These are the Aqua Lips. I have the shades 2C and 9C. This is a beautiful color if I want to use any neutral nude shades, and this is a beautiful color for any of the reds that I'm using this week. Y'all, I had an addiction to buying the Jouer liquid lip creams. I have 10 of their lip creams. And honestly, I don't think I need that many. First of all, look at all these shades. If I put them side by side, I really don't think you can tell them apart. I mean, in the lighting you can kind of see, but I feel like they look so similar. So the colors that I have Terra, Melon, Tawny Rose, Lychee, Noisette, Cassis, I have Cabernet, I have Brick, and I have Fraise Bonbon. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's what I have. And then the final one I have is Bronze Rose, which is a very metallic shade. But now that I've tried out other liquid lipsticks, I want to compare these to them, see if I love them, which colors work for me. Are there some that are similar? Are there some that I can give away to family members? And if I end up loving all of them and I keep all of them, then later on when I do my makeup declutter and I really dive into my collection, then I will go through and see what other products from the other brands that I can get rid of so that I only have either this full collection or only some of these from this collection. Woo! That was a lot of talking, but I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I post videos 5 times a week. Starting in April, I think I'm gonna go down to 3 times a week, but for now, I am posting 5 times a week. So with that being said, I hope you have an amazing week. Stay blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.